Even if you aren't a gamer, gaming laptops tend to have better specs all around, so you might still consider getting a gaming laptop. Well, in this video, we break down the top 5 best gaming laptops on the market this year based on price versus performance and situations they will be used in. We'll be taking a look at products in every budget range, so regardless of whether you've got a few bucks to spare and want the best value or are looking for the best of the best, we'll have an option for you. So if you're interested in finding out which gaming laptop will be best for you, stay tuned. As always, all the links to all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description down below. We also update the description down below with links to find the best price on each product. So for the most up-to-date information along with updated prices, be sure to check out the description. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. First on our list is Dell XPS 15, our choice for the best 2-in-1 gaming laptop. If you have your heart set on buying a gaming laptop, one of the first places you'll look at is among Dell's laptop lineup. Although the Dell XPS may not look like the average gaming laptop with all the extra bells and whistles, it certainly performs like one. This 15.6-inch laptop is only 0.66 inches thick and weighs in at 4.5 pounds, making it one of the most lightweight devices on our list. Not only is the display touch-enabled, but it also has an Ultra HD 4K resolution of 3840 by 2160. Naturally, because the display is a touchscreen, it has a durable Gorilla Glass cover. This screen setup will make sure that you never miss a second of your gameplay, but it's also great for watching content as well. In fact, the Max audio speakers will enhance the experience even more and have you gaming like a pro. You'd be surprised at how much your reaction times can improve when you're fully immersed in the game. The keyboard is full-size and backlit for ease of use, although it does lack a numeric pad. The touchpad is responsive and centered under the keyboard, although we imagine gamers prefer using a mouse to play. What's more, the laptop's interior specs are even more impressive. The XPS 15 2-in-1 runs on a 7th gen Intel processor and 8GB of memory. It also has a 512GB hard drive, which means that the computer has plenty of memory for running software and plenty of storage space to put it. Actually, as with many similar devices, you'll be able to take your pick of processors, RAM, and storage memory. The computer also uses NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 1050 graphics card, as well as the Intel HD Graphics 630 integrated graphics card. Like many other high-end gaming laptops, the 97WH battery is as long-lasting as you need it to be. Aside from the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity options, the device also has plenty of ports. There are 2 USB 3 ports, Thunderbolt 3 and HDMI ports, as well as the headset jack and Kensington lock slot. And if you're interested in streaming your gameplay, you'll be able to do it with the built-in 720p webcam. The computer is available for under $1,300, which is a great price point for such a high-quality device. Now I want to take a second to talk to you guys about ExpressVPN. Did you know internet and cellular providers track all information and keep records of everything you do online? Browser history, websites visited, videos watched, even financial statements and passwords, and often sell this information to ad companies and leave it exposed to potential hackers. This could be a huge problem, but not if you have ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN keeps your internet activity private while you browse, stream, email, or download. It is easy to use, quick to set up, and you can protect all your devices with just one click. The best news is that for a limited time, you can try the service risk-free for 30 days with a money-back guarantee. To learn more about ExpressVPN, check out the link in the description down below. Second on our list is Acer Predator Helios 300, our choice for the best value per dollar gaming laptop. Getting an Acer computer is one of the most cost-efficient purchases you can make. In fact, we've prepared 2 Acer products to review today, so let's start with the Acer Predator Helios 300. First, let's begin by saying that design-wise, this is pretty much what you can expect from most gaming laptops. The shape of the case is aggressively geometric, and the black and red metal frame has a slight brush texture to it. When you close the laptop, the device is about 1 inch thick. Weighing in at 6 pounds, it should also be fairly manageable to carry around. The red strips of color run along the top of the laptop and around the cooling vents in the back. The color scheme is visible even when you open the laptop. You can see the red backlighting around each of the keys and especially around the WASD keys. Unlike the previous device, this one does have a numeric pad which you can also use as arrow keys. Since this machine is specifically geared towards the gaming community, It includes the Predator Sense control panel through which you can adjust the gaming features and the CPU and system fan speeds. At the lower price point of just over $1,000, you'd get a lower quality display in comparison to the previous device. Still, the 15.6-inch display does have a 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is by no means something to scoff at. In fact, it's pretty much the standard resolution, so you'll be able to watch movies and shows at their original image quality. Also, thanks to the Acer True Harmony and the Dolby Audio Premium features, you'll also get the immersive audio experience you need. The laptop uses a 7th gen Intel Core i7 processor. However, you can also find it with an 8th gen processor. As with all Intel processors, you do have the option of temporarily speeding up the computer via their Turbo Boost technology. Like the previous computer we've reviewed, this one uses the NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics card. However, this laptop uses the more advanced 1060 version. It also has 16GB DRAM memory and a 256GB SSD space, with an expandable hard drive slot for 2.5-inch drives. The battery will be able to last through about 7 hours of use, and that's with connectivity features like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth enabled. There are also plenty of connection ports, including a headphone jack, a USB 3.1 port, a USB 3.0 port, 2 USB 2 ports, and Ethernet and HDMI ports. However, it doesn't have a Thunderbolt port, so if that's something you were looking for, you won't find it here. Third on our list is Acer Aspire E15, our pick for the best gaming laptop under $500. While the previous Acer laptop we reviewed came in at about $1,000, this one is available for under $500, so let's see what sort of gaming experience you can get from the Acer Aspire E15. Well, if you're looking for a laptop that looks like a gamer's device, this isn't it. Instead, this 15.6-inch laptop is almost subtle in its design. Of course, that can actually be an advantage, especially if you don't want to be so obvious about the primary use of the computer. Still, this computer is quite attractive, and even has a similarly brushed metal finish. Like the other Acer laptop, this one has a full-size keyboard complete with a numeric pad, although without the backlighting. It also has the same 15.6-inch 1920 by 1080 resolution LED display. However, even though it's just as thick, it's a tiny bit lighter than the previous device. So clearly that this laptop isn't specifically marketed towards gamers. Instead, the manufacturer took care to create the most powerful machine they could make at such a low price point. As a result, this laptop is full of amazing features. It runs on an 8th gen Intel Core i3 processor which can speed up to 3.4 GHz thanks to Intel's Turbo Boost feature. It also has a 6GB RAM as well as a 1TB hard drive. In addition, both the hard drive and the memory are upgradable. Like some other Acer devices, this one has a door at the bottom to get to the memory. Also, like the previous Acer device we've talked about, this one has the True Harmony audio technology to make video games even more entertaining. The battery also has about 13.5 hours of use in it, which means that you can have hours of uninterrupted gaming. Aside from the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, there are also 3 USB 3 ports, one of which is a Type-C, and 1 USB 2 port. Additionally, the computer also has Ethernet and HDMI ports, as well as a headphone jack and power connector. Most notably, the Aspire E15 also has a CD drive, which is a bit of an old-fashioned feature. However, we're certain it would be helpful for installing some software at least. Fourth on our list is Asus ROG Zephyrus GX501. Asus is another company that's famous for making great products at all price points. With their Republic of Gamers line, they've managed to create a range of gaming laptops, including the Zephyrus GX501. This laptop also represents a significant step away from the low to mid-range products Asus usually puts out, at a price point of over $2,700. Like many other gaming laptops, the Zephyrus uses a high-contrast color scheme on the exterior of the device. The case itself is black, with some orange lines running throughout. This 0.7-inch thick device has all of the features you'd want to see in a premium gaming laptop. It runs on the latest 8th gen Intel Core i7 processor and has an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. As always, the processing power can be enhanced through the turbo speed feature up to 3.9 GHz. Additionally, you'll have 8 GB of RAM as well as a 512 GB SSD memory, which will make sure that your system has enough space to work with and store software. Another feature which will definitely make your gaming experience better is the crystal clear, beautifully saturated display. The 15.6-inch FHD display has a 144Hz refresh rate, specifically designed to make sure that nothing hinders your response times. To keep your gaming laptop running at maximum efficiency, Asus has included an active aerodynamics system. These are essentially fans keeping the internal components cool. That's also part of the reason why the keyboard has been moved to the front. The new position leaves more space for the cooling fans toward the back. However, the keyboard being at the front edge also lets you keep your hands in a natural position, instead of on the laptop itself. Also, because of this change, the mousepad has been moved to the right. Even better, the keyboard is fully backlit. You'll actually be able to choose the color under each individual key or the pattern of light movements. The 50 WHR 4-cell battery isn't the best on the market, but it's perfectly adequate. There are 4 USB 3 ports on the sides, as well as an HDMI and a Thunderbolt 3 USB Type-C port. Of course, it also has a headphone jack. However, it's way too thin to have an Ethernet port. All in all, this device is a perfectly respectable and even a unique choice for a gaming laptop. Next on the list is MSI GS65 Stealth, our pick for the best overall gaming laptop. The final gaming laptop we'll talk about today is the MSI GS65 Stealth laptop. The device is not only incredibly thin, in fact, it's about as thin as the previous laptop, at 0.7 inches. However, it's also very lightweight. Since it weighs in at just over 4 pounds, you'll be able to slip it into your bag and go out at a moment's notice. The laptop also has a great battery life, which should be able to give you about 8 hours of use. There are all sorts of excellent features packed into such a small frame. Firstly, the laptop runs on an 8th gen Intel Core i7 processor. It also uses the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card we're all so familiar with. The 15.6-inch display has an excellent refresh rate of 144Hz and an incredibly wide view angle, so your friends will be able to watch your gameplay too. This laptop also has one of the thinnest bezels of all of the devices we've reviewed today. As you know, RAM and storage memory are also incredibly important for gaming laptops. Well, this laptop runs on 16GB of RAM and has 256GB of storage. However, the RAM is upgradable up to 32GB. In fact, you can choose between several storage options when you're buying this computer. You can even opt for a GTX 1070 instead of the 1060 graphics card, or you might get the computer with or without a Windows operating system installed on it. Depending on the various features you want, the laptop will cost $1,800 to $2,500. Like the previous device, this laptop was made for gaming, so it has strong cooling fans inside to optimize the performance of the machine. The full-size keyboard also has individually adjustable RGB lights under each key. With all of these internal components, you'd think that there would be no room for ports on the sides. However, MSI managed to pack in Thunderbolt 3, Ethernet, and HDMI ports, as well as 3 USB 3.1 Type-A ports and a mini DisplayPort. Additionally, the laptop also has power and headset jacks, and even a secure lock slot and an SPDIF audio output on the sides. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, please go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you liked the video, consider subscribing. We do our best to keep you up to date with the best products on the market right now. So if you want to know what the best gear out there is, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on all the products mentioned in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, I will see you guys later.
Everything changes.